Yeah, it was obviously very good to win that T20 series. It was something that we felt like we played some really good cricket throughout them two games. But now turning our attention to the one-day game, it's obviously a great opportunity to keep improving on some changes. We feel like we've kept improving in the last couple of series. So as long as we can keep doing that, we're obviously here to win. It's been a long time since we've won a one-day series here as well. So very keen to keep improving and win. Yeah, Glenn will get an opportunity a bit higher than he did in the series against India in Australia when he batted number 7. He'll bat a bit higher than that in this series, no doubt. He's been in some great form. His one-day cricket's been really good as well. So I'm not exactly sure where just yet, but it'll be higher than 7, I'd imagine. Yeah, that's something we'll think about when we see the wicket again. It's one of those things that do we keep going with Stoyne at the top, or he's been so destructive in the middle order and towards the back end of the innings in the past that he's played. So there's a few questions to ask there. Sean's not available for selection tomorrow, obviously just getting off the plane and coming off a hamstring injury as well. Going to take the conservative approach with him and make sure that he's right to get through the remaining 9-8 games whenever he's fully available. So whether it's Uzi, whether it's Stoyne at the top with myself, we'll wait and see. Yeah, it's a good question. He bowled a lot throughout the Australian summer, particularly on the back of the Indian series where we bowled a lot, and then the Sri Lankan series as well. So that'll be something that'll have to be managed over these 10 ODIs that are in pretty quick succession. And then I think having April with no cricket scheduled there is going to be really important for guys like Pat to freshen up, and probably some guys like Mitchell Starc to get some good workload into him during that period as well, because he'll be coming off no cricket at all at this stage. So I think yes, it's going to have to be a balancing act with all the fast bowlers, because probably playing 10 ODIs in a month or even a bit less that's pretty uncharted territory for us as well. So there'll be a bit of mixing and matching and making sure we're managing the workload of the bowlers as best we can to make sure that they're as fresh and ready to go as we can the whole time. Yeah, definitely. I think that Pete's a very good player of spin. We've seen that. He got a really good score in Melbourne. I think he got 70 in Melbourne and played really well. Maxwell's in really good form. Alex Carey's a really good player of spin as well. So we feel as though that they're obviously a big threat. Kuldeep and Chahal have had the better of us, no doubt, in the last couple of times that we've played them. So we've been working hard on that, but there's definitely some plans in place. And like I said before, the improvements that we've made, the gradual improvements in the last 6 or 7 months has been really important, and we're really keen to keep progressing that. Their batting's obviously very strong. They've got Virat, who's arguably the best player of all time in one-day cricket. Rohit's been in good form for a long time. Shikhar, they've got guys, and then you've got the experience of Dhoni and them guys down towards the bottom. So their wrist spin plays a big part, but their batting, they've got quicks who move the ball up front, who execute really well at the death as well. So they've got a really well balanced side, and a side that plays their own conditions really well. They play everywhere pretty well, to be fair. So I think when you've had a team that's played together for a long time as well, you understand how each other play, and you understand how strengths and weaknesses of your teammates. So guys are able to take pressure off guys in certain situations. So that's a really important thing as well, that they've had a settled side, or probably settled 14 or 15 players for such a long time now. And they're very good players, so I think that goes a long way to why they've been so successful in India in particular. I think that a lot of the guys are improving a lot and going really well, but Ashton Turner's a guy who's going to get his chance to make his debut in one-day cricket. We've seen how destructive he can be and his game smarts in domestic cricket in Australia. So I'm really excited to see him go well in international cricket. He's such a talented player. He's a really diverse player that he can bat in the top couple. He can bat down the middle. His game smarts are very good, so he can manage his situations well. So I think that's going to be a really important player for us, and someone I'm very excited to see.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Click on the bell icon for notifications.